Good morning everybody, and look at this business. We have thick fog. I got up this morning, Rosie got me up this morning, and I looked out the window, saw this, just chucked my clothes on and I'm straight out before it lifts. Rosie's going mad, she wants to get going. There's a couple of wild dogs up here, so they've just jumped all over me. The owners have got no control whatsoever. Come and join me and we'll go and get some beautiful foggy photos. I've rushed up to Aberley Valley again, just so that I can get some tremendous photos in this fog. It's the first fog of the season, so bring it on. I'll come out with the 70 to 200 on the 5D Mark IV, and I'm going to try and get some deeper shots in the fog. I do love fog photography, it's absolutely fantastic. Let me just try and turn you around a bit here. I don't know if you're going to see this. Let me show you the back of the camera instead, you'll see it on the camera. Rosie's got one on us today. So let me show you the back of the camera, this first shot that I'm going to take. So for this shot, what I'm loving is, if I just lift it up, we've got the trees coming down here, which is there, and I'm going to shoot the copies in the distance. Now we'll take two shots here. I'm going to focus on these trees here first, and I'm going to get that shot. Then I'm going to focus up in the copies there, and I'm going to get that shot. And the idea is, I want this as a frame above this with a path leading up, and you can see the two paths leading off each side. It does look absolutely tremendous, and I love trying to put layers in with long lenses, like the trees up here, all the leaves, the branches. It just adds to the photograph. I'm loving it. If I just turn the camera around a bit, you'll see the fog up in the distance. Just look at that business. So I'm going to head off now and try and get a bit of this mist in the trees. I'll drop this on for you there to have a look at. Drop me a thought and let me know if you layer photographs like this. So I have just took that shot again and just zoomed out very, very slightly, just to try and show a bit of the fog to the left hand side of the copies. I do love this, I've got to say. There's a couple more photographers here. I haven't spoke, so I'll leave them be. But I'm going to work my way up the valley now, and let's see what we can get. This looks absolutely just stunning. There is in the distance a big tree. It's two trees actually, and it's just grey all round it. So I'm gonna now, before I end up in the trees there, I'm gonna see if I can catch this. It is two trees that look like one, but with the grey behind it, it looks beautiful. So yeah, I'm gonna try. If not, then join me walking up into the woods. Now that shot's not doing it for me, so I'm going to walk up here just a little bit. I'm now by the little coppice of trees on that last photograph, and I'm going to walk just past them and take a shot looking back, so we've got a lot of fog in the background. Normally I take this shot with the 24 to 70mm, so I don't know, I'm going to get on with a longer lens. I don't think I've shot it with a longer lens this, so let's have a go and let's see what we can get. So if you hear a scratching noise, it is Rosie. She's digging right next to the camera leg, so I'm going to hold the camera as well. This is the coppice of trees on the last photograph from the opposite direction, and I'm loving it because you've got the fog in the background. You can just see the fog coming through in the background. It looks beautiful, it does. I'm going to have to move the camera. I'm going to take this photograph quick. I might do a focus, I might need to stack on that one and then down there. So I'll take the two photos and let's see what happens. Rosie is actually digging right on the leg of the tripod now. And just to show you, there's the tripod leg and there's Rosie digging an hole right underneath it. Absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare, the dog is. I don't know if it's a cold or what today, but she's wound up like a box of frogs. Well, I think I may have to come out the trees because the fog hasn't penetrated the canopy. There is fog in the distance through the trees, but it's not actually in the trees here. So, don't know if it's going to show up on camera or not. I'm going to try and grab a photograph of this path. And I might have to come out the trees into the open and try and get something different. I was hoping for these tree shots with fog in here, but I don't think it's gonna be. Let me see what I can get anyway. I do love landscape photography and especially foggy photography. It's just absolutely amazing. I love the fog. You know me, I love all kinds of bad weather. So this does look just beautiful for me. Autumn colours, fog. Life don't get better. And just like that, the fog is lifting. I've come out of the trees because the fog hasn't penetrated the trees, either that or it is lifting up out of them. But literally what was 5 minutes ago pea soup has pretty much cleared now. So I am struggling a little bit now. Yeah, it is lifting very, very fast. So fog it, it's going. What can you do? Rosie's making some awful noises. Eating sticks and stuff like that, and dirt and roots and everything. But yeah, I think I'll try and catch something up here. Let's do a little 360. You can see bits of fog there, and if I turn this way, there's more fog up on the hill. It is lifting up now. I'm hoping it's going to roll back in again, because you do get this with fog, especially when you come out for fog photography. It does literally, it'll look like it's vanishing, then come back in again quickly. So hopefully we may still get something. I think I've got two shots. Not quite as good as I wanted, In the trees, I was shocked that the fog just hasn't penetrated the trees at all. To say how thick the fog was when I got here, that's landscape photography for you. Nothing ever goes to plan, not for me anyway. I have no luck at all taking photos. Those who know me, my sunset photography is non-existent. I may get a little tiny bit of colour sometimes, but I couldn't say the last time I had a full-on photogasmic sunset. Just doesn't happen for me. Still got the heather out as well, so let's try and line something up. I was also hoping for some cobwebs today, with the mist and the fog and the dew on the webs, but I can't see any at all. So yeah, let's see if we can find something here. Well, I am struggling now to find a shot, especially with a longer lens. I was hoping to get a little bit of compression and emphasise the fog, but it's not happening for me. I think it went flying then. Give me a second. Tripod's falling. Kick the gimbal up. There you go. So, I am thinking I've had it.
Good boy.
Somebody got a good boy. Absolutely, I love autumn. I love autumn. Forever autumn. I wish it was. Colours today are spectacular because everywhere is a bit damp with the fog. All the colours are saturated now and it just looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. I think I'm going to try and get a couple of photos of Rosie while I'm here. I have been trying to do some work posing. Betsy would naturally do it. She was great, she was. Rosie's taking a little bit of work, but she's only puppy still, so yeah. Let's I'm now looking at this bracken. I may try and find a nice photographic bracken leaf actually with the fog behind. That may look quite nice. Let's see what we can find. Yeah. Let's try and look which way looks the best. And you've got to try and find a sole leaf that looks good amongst all of this. We will persevere. So we have found a lone bracken leaf. I've closed the aperture down. I'm at 200mm. I have closed the aperture down to f2.8 just to blur everything out in the background. I'm loving the orange with a green. There's a little bit of fog in the background as well, like a greeny grey background. It does look pretty good. And as always, try and get your diagonal lines coming. It's not completely on the diagonal line, but it's pretty close. So, yeah, I'll drop this on for you now to have a look at. Let me know your thoughts. It's holding on really well, this heather is, this year. So the purple normally has gone by now. There's a few little cobwebs in here that don't look that good. So I think I'm going to try and catch a little bit of purple. Let's see what we can get. And here we have a little bit of heather. I am loving the little bits of cobweb on this actually. I'm shooting again at f2.8 just to get that blurred green background behind that dark background, and I will just do a little bit of dodge and burn on the heather. This is Rosie knocking the camera now. She's right under my feet again. Yeah, pretty little shots, and they are to be had absolutely everywhere. Just beautiful. Well, the fog has now fogged off, so I think it's time to head back. Rosie's been wild again. I have got a couple of photographs of it, which I'll put on at the end of the video. The colours are just getting better and better now by the day. It does look just absolutely spectacular over here now. I love forest photography, woodland photography, even if you just call it landscape photography. It is just photography at its best. This time of year is just stunning, stunning. Please check out all the links below in the description. There's links to all the resources I use and everything. Subscribe, we can do it all again on the next adventure. With me and Rosie, we'll be out somewhere. I am going to try and get out a lot more now. I'm trying to get down to see my friend Nick down in Mumbles in Swansea. Nick, how you doing, mate? So, there will be a video down there at some point. I'm hoping to be able to get down there in the next couple of weeks. I'm sort of off to Mull again. I spend a lot of time on Mull because my sister's got a guest house there and it's a free holiday. So, thanks Lynn and Steve. Yeah, here's the photos I've took today. Enjoy and keep taking photos and keep enjoying your photography. See you later.